onto the dais. I invite our esteemed Dr. D. Muniswamy sir, Head Department of Faculty of Social Sciences, onto the dais. I invite Dr. P. Satyanarayana Reddy sir. I request all the students to take their seats without any hustle puzzle. Please take your seats. Maintain the decorum of the house. Maintain the decorum of the house. Now I request our esteemed principal madam to inaugurate the mock parliament session. Madam, thank you very much for accepting our visiting and gracing the occasion. Thank you, madam. Maintain silence.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. At the outset, a very good morning to all of you, and hearty congratulations to the Faculty of Social Sciences for organizing this program. So, it's a new thing for me too. In fact, this is my first time. I've never attended a mock parliament session, so I'm really interested. So, wish you all the very best, and I formally inaugurate this parliament session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your motivating words and providing constant support and guidance for all of us. Thank you very much for everything you have done to the Department of Social Sciences. Now I request our esteemed Vice Principal Sir, Dr. K. Suryanarayana Sir, to address the class.
Good morning, everybody. Really, Madam has said name first time, Madam, because being a science graduate in college, I haven't attended such. And Kala, Nandala Kuda, Kanduva, as if we are in the parliament, the Vatavaranam. Madam has said I have to appreciate the Department of Social Sciences. ఎప్పుడు కూడా వాళ్ళు ఏ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసినా చాలా బాగా ఆర్గనైజ్ చేస్తారు. తర్వాత విద్యార్థులు కూడా చాలా మోటివేట్ చేస్తారు. అన్నింటిలో కూడా యాక్టివ్గా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తారు. ఐ విష్ యూ ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్. myself and madam, we are very eagerly want to watch the program. మీరు ఎలాగా ఆర్గనైజ్ చేస్తారు ఇవన్నీ కూడా యాజ్ ఎ సోషల్ సైన్స్ స్టూడెంట్ చాలా అవసరం. బికాస్ యువర్ ప్రొఫెషన్ విల్ బి మోస్ట్లీ టీచింగ్ ఆర్ యూ విల్ టేకింగ్ లా, డిబేట్, డిస్కషన్స్, ఇవన్నీ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ రోల్ ప్లే చేస్తాయి. ఇది ఒక మంచి వేదిక మీకు ఇవాళ మేడం వాళ్ళు ఏదైతే క్రియేట్ చేశారు. ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, the program of mock parliament is inaugurated by our esteemed principal, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Nayak to take over the session.
Respected Vice Principal Sir and Faculty of Social Sciences and dear students, a very good afternoon to all of you. On the occasion of National Constitution Day, we have all assembled here to conduct a mock parliament. The Department of Social Sciences is here before you to present a few glimpses of how the Parliament of India carries out its business. Before we proceed to enact our mock parliament, I would like to tell you all a few words about the Parliament of India. The Parliament of India is the supreme legislative body of India. It is a bicameral legislature composed of the President of India and the two houses, the Rajya Sabha, that is Council of States, and the Lok Sabha, that is the House of People. The Lok Sabha is the lower house, whereas the Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the Parliament. According to the Constitution of India, the maximum strength of Lok Sabha cannot exceed 552. However, at present there are 545 elected MPs in the Lok Sabha. Similarly, the maximum strength of the Rajya Sabha cannot exceed 250. So, out of which 238 MPs are elected and 12 members are nominated by the President of India from the areas of arts, science, social service and literature. While the tenure of the Lok Sabha is 5 years, the tenure of the Rajya Sabha is permanent and is not subject to dissolution. So, towards my right hand side, the ruling party is seated, headed by the Prime Minister and Home Minister. And towards my left hand side, here the opposition party is seated, with the opposition leader, floor leader and deputy speaker sitting in the front. So we shall now begin the first day of the mock parliament with the appointment of the pro tem speaker. The President appoints a pro tem speaker who is generally the senior most member of the House. His or her functions include administering oath to the Lok Sabha members and presiding over the election of the speaker. The office of the pro tem speaker becomes vacant as soon as the speaker is elected. In this mock parliament, Varun has been appointed as the pro tem speaker by the Honorable President of India. The President will now appoint and administer oath to the pro tem speaker in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The President is Srimati Bhuvaneshwari is accompanied by the Vice President, the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition. The pro tem speaker, Varun, will come onto the dais for taking the oath. Now we shall see how the oath taking ceremony of the pro tem speaker takes place.
I, Varun, I, Varun,
have been elected
have been elected
a member of
a member of
the House
the House
of
of People
to swear
to swear
in the name of
in the name of
God
God
that I
that I will
will bear
bear
true
true
faith
faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the Constitution of India
to the Constitution of India,
has by law established
as by law established,
that I will
that I will
uphold
uphold
the sovereignty
the
and
sovereignty
integrity of India
and integrity of India,
and that
and that
I will faithfully
I will faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon
which
which I
I am
am about to enter.
about to enter.
Varun has been sworn in as the pro tem speaker. He will now administer oath to some of the Lok Sabha MPs. From the ruling party, we shall all now sing the national anthem before the MPs take the oath. I request all of you to rise to the national anthem. Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindhu Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Banga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jala Sitaranga Tava Shubha Name Jahe Tava Shubha Ashish Mahe Jahe Tava Jaya Gatha Jana Gana Mangala Dayaka Jaya He Bharata Bhagya Vidhata Jaya He Jaya He Jaya He Jaya 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 He Jai Hind. Now the pro tem speaker will administer oath to some of the Lok Sabha MPs. From the ruling party, Mr. Mahesh will come and take the oath.
I,
I, Mahesh,
having been
having been
elected a member of the
elected a member of the
House of People,
House of People,
do swear
do swear
in the name of
in
God
the name of God
that I will
that I will
bear
bear
true faith
true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the
to
Constitution
the Constitution
of India,
of the India,
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will
that I will
uphold the sovereignty
sovereignty
and integrity of India,
and integrity of India,
and that I will
and that I will
faithfully discharge the
discharge the
duties upon which I am about to enter.
about to enter.
Ms. B. Navya from the opposition will now come and take oath as the Lok Sabha MP.
I,
I, Boyapalli Navya Reddy,
having been
have been
elected
elected a
member of the
member of the
House of People,
House of People,
do swear
do swear
in the name of God
in the name of God
that I will
that I will
bear
bear
true faith
true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the Constitution
to the Constitution
of India,
of India,
as by law
as by law
established,
established,
that I will
that I will
uphold the
uphold the
sovereignty
sovereignty
and integrity
and integrity
of India,
of India,
and that I will
and that I will
faithfully
faithfully
discharge the
discharge the
duties
duties
upon
upon
which I am
which I am
about to enter.
about to enter.
We have seen how some of the MPs of the Lok Sabha have been sworn in by the Pro Tem Speaker. The Pro Tem Speaker will now conduct the election of the Speaker of the Lok Sabha.
Now we will conduct the election of the speaker by voice vote. Who is nominated from the ruling party?
Respected Speaker, on behalf of my party, Ms. Rizwana will be nominated as Speaker candidate.
Who is nominated from the opposition party?
Respected Chair, on behalf of my opposition party, Ms. Swati is nominated as a Speaker.
How many are supporting the ruling party candidate?
Yes.
How many are not supporting the ruling party candidate?
Yes.
How many are not supporting the opposition party candidate?
No.
Ms. Rizwana is elected and declared as Speaker of Lok Sabha by voice vote.
Fake result.
Rizwana has been elected as the Speaker of the Lok Sabha by voice vote. She will now be accompanied to her chair by the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition.
Now I hand over the chair to the Honorable Speaker.
Fake results. Now house is adjourned from tomorrow day. Thank you.
We are now in the second day of the parliamentary proceedings. The Speaker has occupied her chair. The Speaker will occupy. We are now in the second day of the parliamentary proceedings. The Speaker will occupy her chair.
माननीय स्पीकर पधार गए हैं।
The day's business shall begin with the national anthem. Now all the MPs, including the Honourable Speaker, shall rise and sing the national anthem. We begin the second day of the Parliament with the President's address. The President addresses the Parliament at the first session after each general election to the Lok Sabha. Now, the Honourable President of India, Ms. V. Bhuvaneshwari, will address the Parliament.
Honorable Prime Minister Sri Tek Raviji, Honorable Speaker Rizwana ji, Honorable Head of Opposition Srikanth ji, respected ministers, newly elected members of Parliament, I congratulate all of you having been elected as members of the August House. The government has launched many new schemes, policies, bills for the development of the country and residents the combination of government schemes. Startup India performs to build a strong ecosystem for nurturing innovations and startups in the country that will drive sustainable economic growth and generate large-scale employment opportunities. And some more schemes are Swachh Bharat, Swadesh Darshan scheme, Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee Yojana, Ujjwala Yojana, scheme for adolescent girls, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, affordable housing to the urban poor, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for the rural poor. This scheme is converged with other schemes to ensure houses fitted with toilet, Saubhagya Yojana, electricity connection, Ujjwala Yojana, LPG connection, drinking water, Jan-Dhan banking facilities, etc. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, Kisan Vikas Patra, Ayushman Sahakar Scheme, Mission COVID Suraksha, One Ration, One Nation card scheme. Impact of coronavirus. In 2020, a relief package with 1.70 lakh crores was announced to tackle the financial difficulties which were faced due to the COVID-19 outbreak under the PM Garib Kalyan Yojana and announced the Atmanirbhar package. Foreign policy, sir. Our foreign policy is focused on improving relations with neighboring countries in South Asia, engaging the extended neighborhood of Southeast Asia and the major global powers. Our government or its handling of important areas of foreign and security policy. The first four examine Indian relations with United States, Japan and Australia. I wish you a newly elected members of Parliament all the very best in performing duties for our country. Thank you.
The President has addressed the Parliament. This is now followed by the motion of thanks. The President's address is debated in both houses of Parliament on a motion of thanks. According to Rule 17 of the Lok Sabha Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business, discussion on matters mentioned in the President's address take place on a motion of thanks in the Parliament, moved by one member and seconded by another member. Let us now watch how the motion of thanks is carried out in the House.
Now motion of thanks is admitted in the House. Question from Mr. Rohit.
Madam Speaker, we would like to know whether the government is considering setting up a national investigation agency, permanent house in Bengaluru. If so, the details of the resources and funds that will be made available for the setting up of the NIA permanent house in Bengaluru.
Answer from Home Minister.
In pursuance of the policy of zero tolerance towards terrorism, central government has strengthened the institutional framework and enhanced the capacity of concerned agencies, which include provision of adequate funds. Speaker G, the central government on 5th January 2022 sanctioned 6 new branch offices, including at Bengaluru for the National Investigation Agency. Speaker G, 52 posts have been sanctioned for its newly created branch office at Bengaluru, with the sanction of 6 more branches. The NIA, with the headquarters at New Delhi, has 18 branch offices at Hyderabad, Guwahati, Imphal, Kochi, Chennai, Lucknow, Kolkata, Jammu, Raipur, Chandigarh, Ranchi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Bhopal, Patna, Ahmedabad, Jaipur and Bhubaneswar. Thank you.
Now the motion of thanks is put to vote. How many are supporting the motion of thanks? Yes. Motion of thanks is passed.
We have seen how the motion of thanks has been carried out in the House. This is followed by the question hour. Questions asked by MPs are answered by the Minister on the floor of the House. Different types of questions asked include start questions and unstart questions. In start questions, an oral answer is required to be given by the Minister on the floor of the House. One member can ask only one question in one day. And in unstart questions, the Minister lays on the table a written answer. Now the Speaker of the House will conduct the question hour.
Question hour is admitted in the House. First question from Mr. Srikanth.
Speaker ma'am, I would like to know through you ma'am. The prices of cooking oil, petrol, diesel and cylinder are touching the sky. When will people get relief? I want to know from the Prime Minister.
Answer
माननीय महोदया, माननीय सदस्य, मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि पिछले हम उनको जवाब दे, पिछले 8 साल पहले यदि 2014 में हमारी जनता आ चुकी है और हमने ये कहा है सबका साथ, सबका विकास और सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास। हम ये भी माननीय महोदय और माननीय सदस्य पिछले 8 सालों से हमने ये कहा है कि अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं, अच्छे दिन हर एक कॉर्नर में है हमारे देश के। और उनका जवाब ये है कि शायद हमारे प्रतिपक्ष न्यूज़ नहीं देखते। क्या होता है माननीय महोदय कि एक तरफ से जियोपॉलिटिकल इश्यूज में कंसंट्रेशन करना है ताकि वो भी ये की रोल प्ले करते हैं, और हम ये भी कहना चाहते हैं कि रशिया यूक्रेन का जो युद्ध चल रहा है वो भी हमारा इफेक्ट है। और ये भी हम कहना चाहते हैं कि प्रतिपक्ष से जब कोई देश के बीच में विभेद हो तो थोड़े चीज कम होते जाते हैं। और माननीय महोदय, और मैं ये भी कहना चाहता हूं कि हमारे देश में, हमारे भारत देश में करेंसी वैल्यू बहुत बड़ी बात है। और हमारे प्रतिपक्ष खाली पीले मजाक करते रहते हैं हमारे जनता के ऊपर। आज जियोपॉलिटिकल इश्यूज में सभी भारत G20 में, सभी और G7 में, सभी यूएन में हमारा करेंसी वैल्यू बहुत रोल प्ले करता है। और आज हम बहुत गर्व है, माननीय महोदया, ये बात पे गर्व है कि हमारा देश आगे बढ़ रहा है। और ये साफ हम कहना चाहते हैं हमारे प्रतिपक्ष को कि करेंसी वैल्यू बहुत रोल प्ले करता है ताकि हमारा भारत देश, हमारे युवकों, हमारे युवकी सब मिलकर वहां ज्यादा से ज्यादा रिप्रेजेंट करें। और माननीय महोदया, माननीय सदस्य, ये साफ हम आपको कहना चाहते हैं कि हमारा जो है करेंसी वैल्यू बढ़ रहा है, हमारा रूपी वैल्यू स्ट्रेंथ हो रहा है, और हमारा करेंसी वैल्यू बढ़ रहा है, हमारा रूपी वैल्यू स्ट्रेंथिंग हो रहा है। ये बहुत बड़ी गर्व की बात है। और ये जो हमारे प्रतिपक्ष वो कागज से दिखा रहे हैं, वो सिर्फ नाम के लिए है। ये अभी बचपन के मजे लेते हैं ये लोग प्रतिपक्ष, ये अपनी बचपन के मजे लेते हैं। और ये लोग जो कागज दिखा रहे हैं वो सिर्फ नाम के वास्ते है। माननीय महोदया, हमारे पास पूरे अधिक प्रूफ है, हमारे पास अधिक एविडेंस है जो हम सामना करना चाहते हैं। और माननीय महोदया, माननीय सदस्य की हम प्रतिपक्ष को कहना चाहते हैं कि 24 घंटों में से सिर्फ 1 घंटा हमारे कॉलेज पर लगाइए, ताकि पूरे 24 घंटे आपकी जनता क्या कर रही है, आपकी जनता क्यों है, आपकी जनता कहाँ जा रही है, ये नहीं ना प्रतिपक्ष, ये बात नहीं है। आप देखिए तो जरा क्या होने वाला है भारत देश में, क्या हो रहा है। हमने भारत देश को कहीं रिप्रेजेंट किया है, कहीं दूर से, और हमारे भारतीय युवक बहुत डेवलप हो रहे हैं, ये हमारी गर्व की बात है। और हम ये कहना चाहते हैं कि करेंसी वैल्यू बढ़ रहा है, और रशिया यूक्रेन के वार के कारण वजह से हमारा जो सप्लाई हुआ वो कम हुआ है। और इस भी कहना चाहते हैं माननीय महोदय, हम जो प्रेस पढ़ा रहे हैं ना, वेहिकल्स यूसेज कम होता जा रहा है। जब व्हीकल्स यूसेज कम हो रहा है पोल्यूशन कम होगा। हमारी जनता चार तरफ से सोच के बात करती है, चार तरफ से, ताकि वो एक ही तरफ से बात कर रहे। और मैं ये कहना करना चाहता हूँ कि मेरी उपन्यास ये है कि वो लोग हमारे जनता को देखें, हमारी जनता क्या कर रही है, हमारी जनता किस भाग में बांट ले रही है, हमारी जनता कहाँ जा रही है, हमारा देश कौन से स्थाई पे है। भाई खुला हमने डॉक्यूमेंट एविडेंस के साथ उनके टेबल पे रखा है। अगर वो ना पढ़े तो हमारी गलती नहीं है, हमारे आप कहना चाहते हैं। आपको धन्यवाद।
Next question from Vijay.
Respected Speaker ma'am, whether the government has constituted any expert committee for standards of education, and if so, the details therefore. This government propose to take steps to improve quality of education. This will answer, Speaker ma'am.
Answer from Education Minister.
Respected Madam, the Ministry had Constitution Committee under the chairpersonship of Professor H.R. Nagendra on 15th January 2021 for making recommendation on yoga education universities. The committee submitted its reports April 2021 and described curriculum for yoga courses in the recommendation.
This is our quality of education in our nation, not unvaluable questions.
Respected Madam, the National Education Policy 2020 has recommended concerned curricular and pedagogical initiatives including the contemporary subjects such as artificial intelligence, design thinking, holistic health and organic living environment education, global citizens education, etc. Also, respected Madam, we have been taken for quality of teacher education such as for integrated teacher program and mission integrated teacher program and also respected Madam, vision of 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 have been introduced for different stages for school of education for teachers, head teachers and students, and also respected Madam, 19 institutions in 100 years programs. Respected Madam, 19 institutions starting from attack. Madam, respected Madam, why IIT is starting from Madam? AP, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Kerala, and also Indian Institute of respected Madam, Indian Institute of Management Science, భాగంగా 6 స్థాపించిన మేడం. హిమాచల్ ప్రదేశ్, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్, పంజాబ్ ఇవన్నీ స్థాపించారు మేడం. అదే విధంగా దేశంలో ఎక్కడ లేనటువంటి విధంగా తెలంగాణలో స్థాపించడం జరిగింది మేడం. respected మేడం, దేశంలో ఎక్కడ లేనటువంటి విధంగా తెలంగాణలో లా యూనివర్సిటీ స్థాపించడం జరిగింది. అదేవిధంగా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ లో ఒక IIIT స్థాపించడం జరిగింది రీసెంట్ గా. మేడం, న్యూ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ పాలసీలో భాగంగా 3,24,250 and also thousands of the skills education కోసం ప్రొవైడ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. and also ప్రధానమంత్రి జన్ధన్ యోజన కింద 82,25,000 కోట్లు ఖర్చు చేయడం జరిగింది. మిడ్ డే మీల్స్ కింద 10 లక్షల కోట్ల వేలు ఖర్చు చేయడం జరిగింది. అడ్మిషన్ 24 లక్షల వేల మంది చదువుతున్నారు గవర్నమెంట్ స్కూల్స్ లో. దట్ ఈస్ ద గ్రేట్నెస్ ఆఫ్ అవర్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్. మేడం, మన ప్రధానమంత్రి ఆధ్వర్యంలో మన గవర్నమెంట్, మన ప్రభుత్వం అనేక పాలసీస్ స్కీమ్స్ చేస్తున్నాయి మేడం. అయితే ఒక గొప్ప మహానుభావుడు ఒక మాట అన్నాడు మేడం, ప్రపంచాన్ని మార్చాలంటే శక్తివంతమైన ఆయుధం చదువు ఒక్కడే. కాబట్టి అదే నినాదంతో మా గవర్నమెంట్ మేమందరం ఎడ్యుకేషన్ లో భాగంగా చాలా పాలసీస్ చేస్తున్నాం మేడం. ఈ అపోజిషన్ గవర్నమెంట్ జోడో యాత్ర చేస్తుందో, జోడో ఆసనాలు చేస్తుందో మాకు తెలియదు మేడం. మేము మాత్రం కలిసి కట్టుగా మా దేశాన్ని రక్షిస్తున్నాం మేడం. మా దేశాన్ని నెంబర్ 1 స్థాయిలో డెవలప్మెంట్ అయితేనే ఉంది. కానీ నెంబర్ 1 వచనంలో చేస్తున్నాం మేడం. థ్యాంక్ యూ మేడం. రెస్పెక్ట్ మేడం.
Next question from Mr. Srikanth.
Respected Sheikh, as a Prime Minister, how you are leading the country in the aspects of development?
Answer from Prime Minister.
माननीय महोदय, माननीय सदस्य, ये प्रतिपक्षी सिर्फ मजा के लिए आते हैं। माननीय महोदय, यदि हमारा देश डेवलपमेंट के रास्ते पे नहीं चले तो कहां पर चलेगा? यदि वो लोग को स्टिकर्स बना रहे हैं ना, वो टाइम हमारे जनता के ऊपर इन्वेस्ट करो, आपको फल मिलेगा। सिर्फ कभी क्रिटिसाइज करेंगे, कभी बोलेंगे, कभी करेंगे, ये क्या है अध्यक्ष माननीय महोदय? और वो जो प्रतिपक्ष डेवलपमेंट की बात करें तो हम ये कहना चाहते हैं कि जनता जाग चुकी है, लोग जाग चुके हैं, अच्छे दिन आए हैं, लेकिन हमारे प्रतिपक्ष नहीं जागे हैं। और आज पिछले कई साल 70 साल ने परिपालन किया है। पिछले 70 साल आपके हाथ में भारत देश था। पिछले 70 साल से आप कुछ भी नहीं किया, कुछ भी नहीं किया। लेकिन माननीय महोदय, आज हम ये गर्व से कहना चाहते हैं कि 8 साल से हम बहुत कुछ किया है। 8 साल से हम भारत देश को बहुत कुछ किया है। और जो आप 70 साल में, आपकी 70 साल की चेतना में कुछ भी स्कीम नहीं लाए, गरीब को लिए कुछ भी नहीं किया है, अमीर के लिए कुछ भी नहीं किया है, सिर्फ लोगों के लिए बहुत लोग किया है। सिर्फ उनकी भलाई सोचिए, सिर्फ उनकी भलाई, सिर्फ उनकी अच्छाई, सिर्फ उनकी बुराई सोचिए, लेकिन जनता के बारे में नहीं सोचिए माननीय महोदय। और हमने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, ये बेसिक पिलर होता है हमारे देश का। हमने पीएम गति शक्ति स्कीम खोला है ताकि हमारा देश अच्छे हाईवे पे चले और भारत देशवासियों को मुश्किल ना हो। लेकिन आप 70 साल में कुछ नहीं किया है। आप 70 साल में कुछ रोड नहीं डाला है, आप 70 साल में गति शक्ति स्कीम नहीं लाए हैं, तो ये क्या है? हमने 40,000 करोड़ से ऊपर 40,000 करोड़ के ऊपर खर्च किया है गति शक्ति स्कीम। और हमारे प्रतिपक्ष मजाक करेंगे, हमारे प्रतिपक्ष ये कहेंगे कि आप 40,000 करोड़ कहां पे लेंगे, तो हम ये उनको भी ये मजाक की जवाब देंगे। हम माननीय महोदय, आप देखिए, आपके पास डॉक्यूमेंट प्रूफ है, हम ये रखे हैं पूरे उनके सामने। आप देखिए, आप सुनिए, आप पढ़िए, तब हमारे गवर्नमेंट को क्रिटिसाइज करिए, तब हमारे गवर्नमेंट को क्रिटिसाइज करिए। और हमने बहुत बड़ी योजना लाई है कि बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ, बेसिक पिलर ऑफ द इंडिया। आज माननीय महोदय, आज हम कई सालों से 8 सालों से बेटियों की पढ़ाई को इतना श्रद्धा किया है कि बेटियों की पढ़ाई संख्या बढ़ रही है। आज हमारे देश की बेटी दूसरे देशों में हवाई लड़ा रही है, दूसरे देशों में उठ रही है, दूसरे देशों में कर रही है, लेकिन आप पिछले 70 साल से कुछ नहीं किया है, पूरे बंद ही रखा है। लेकिन जेल, they have closed all the people in India. They have never developed such a beti bachao beti padhao institution where our ladies can go outside and they have their own development. And हम ये भी कहना चाहते हैं कि हमने पीएम गरीब किसान योजना की है, उज्ज्वला योजना की है, ताकि हर एक गरीब से गरीब में उजाला हो, हर एक गरीब से गरीब में उजाला हो। और हमें ये भी साबित किया है कि हर एक देशवासी के पास अपने आप का बैंक खाता हो, ताकि हमने ये लोग 70 साल से कुछ नहीं किया है, लेकिन फिर पिछले 8 सालों से हमने पूरे पैसे उनके नजदीक डाला है और बैंक अकाउंट क्रिएट कर लिया है। और जब उनके पास ये पैसा जाता है, गरीब से गरीब माननीय महोदय और माननीय सदस्य, जब ये पैसा गरीब के खाते में जाता है तो उसकी लाइवलीहुड एफर्ट करता है। और हमने ये भी दीन दयाल अंत्योदय योजना ये भी किया है, और हमने बहुत सारे स्कीम लाए हैं, लेकिन प्रतिपक्ष को टाइम नहीं है पढ़ने के लिए। माननीय महोदय, प्रतिपक्ष का काम ये है कि ये जनता क्या कर रही है, लेकिन हमको माननीय सदस्य प्रतिपक्ष को साफ-साफ कहना चाहते हैं कि आप देखिए, आप सुनिए, हमारी जनता को सुनिए। आप सिर्फ कई साल 24 घंटे मजाक करते रहते हैं हमारी जनता के ऊपर। यदि माननीय महोदय माननीय सदस्य, अगर देश 8 सालों से इतना नहीं है तो इतना नाम क्यों कर रहा है देश? हमारा देश दूसरे देशों पे नाम क्यों कमा रहा है? आज हमारा देश कहीं कमिटीज पे, कहीं कमीशंस पे, कहीं कमिटीज पे अपना नाम दिखा रहा है और हम पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं। ये हमारा बहुत गर्व की बात है। और फाइनली हमारे प्रतिपक्ष को ये साफ कहना चाहते हैं कि जनता जाग चुकी है, जनता अपनी जाग चुकी है, जनता सोच रही है, जनता काम कर रही है, जनता उनके जिंदगी को अफोर्ड कर रही है। और आप भी जाग जाओ, मेरे प्रतिपक्ष, आप भी जाग जाओ और देश को देखो और देश के भलाई के बारे में सोचो। यदि वो लोग देश के भलाई में ना सोचे तो वो लोग क्यों है यहाँ खाली बैठ के? आज यदि हम ये भी साफ कहना चाहते हैं माननीय महोदय, हम ये भी साफ कहना चाहते हैं, अगर जनता के ऊपर हमारे भरोसा नहीं है तो हम यहाँ नहीं बैठे। अगर जनता को हमारे भरोसा नहीं है तो हम आप यहाँ नहीं रहेंगे। और ये साफ कहना चाहते हैं कि आज हम क्या है तो जनता के लिए और जनता हमारे लिए, ये साफ कहना चाहते हैं। धन्यवाद।
Next question from Miss Navya.
Respected chair, మన ఇండియా ప్రకారం మన పాపులేషన్ లో పవర్టీ రేట్ అనేది 8.7 ఉంది, అన్ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ 7.7 ఉంది, ప్రజెంట్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ అనేది 6% ఉంది. అయినా కూడా గవర్నమెంట్ ఏం చేస్తుంది? ఇంత డెవలప్మెంట్ చేసిన అన్నారు కదా, పవర్టీ రేట్ ఎందుకు ఇంత 18.7% ఉంది?
మనం వ్యవసాయ రంగంలో చాలా ముందుగా ఉన్నాం. మనం గర్వపడాల్సిన విషయం. మన ప్రధానమంత్రి గారు వ్యవసాయ రంగంలో చాలా స్కీమ్స్ చేశాడు. ముఖ్యంగా ఆర్గానిక్ ఫార్మింగ్, పిఎం కిసాన్ మన్ధన్ యోజన, పిఎం కిసాన్ సామాన్ నిధి యోజన, షార్ట్ రేంజ్ క్రాప్ స్కీమ్. మనం ఇప్పుడు ప్రొడక్షన్ లో భారతదేశం వరల్డ్ వైడ్ చూసుకుంటే 2వ స్థానంలో ఉంది.
మన ఇండియాలో అగ్రికల్చర్ మీద డిపెండ్ అయిన వాళ్ళు 70% పీపుల్ ఫార్మర్స్ అనేది అగ్రికల్చర్ మీద డిపెండ్ అయి ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళ కోసం 90% ఆఫ్ సూసైడ్స్ ఫార్మర్స్ చేసుకుంటారు మన ఇండియాలో. ఆల్రెడీ చెప్తున్నారు కదా మరి సూసైడ్ చేసుకుంటారు కాబట్టి దానికోసం ఇంకా డెవలప్మెంట్ చేయాలని గవర్నమెంట్ ప్రకారం కోరుతున్నాం.
అధ్యక్ష, మనం గత 3 సంవత్సరాలు చూసుకుంటే 80% ఆత్మహత్యలు అనేవి తగ్గినాయి. మీరు అధికారంలో ఉన్నప్పుడే ఆత్మహత్యలు ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి. మీరు అధికారంలో ఉన్నప్పుడే ఆత్మహత్యలు ఎక్కువ ఉన్నాయి. ఆత్మహత్యలు చాలా తగ్గినాయి. మేము సంవత్సరానికి 6,000 కేటాయిస్తున్నాం ఒక్కొక్క ఫార్మర్కి. లేదు వ్యవసాయంలో ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళు కొంచెం తొందరపడి పడతారు. దానికోసం మేము ఒక కమిటీ ఏర్పాటు చేస్తున్నాం. ప్రతి ఒక్క రూరల్ ఏరియాలో ఒక్కొక్క ట్రైనర్ అగ్రికల్చర్ వాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. ఏమైనా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తే మాకు కావాలని వాళ్ళని మారుకుంటాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ స్పీకర్.
మా అపోజిషన్ వాళ్ళు ఫార్మర్స్ ఏం చేయట్లేదు అంటున్నారు. ప్రధాన మంత్రి అన్నదాత ఆయ సంరక్ష అభియాన్ PM Asha is a scheme that aims at ensuring fair price for farmers and their produce. PM Asha scheme will improve the income of the farmers to a great extent.
Honorable Speaker, our ruling party saying that we have implemented so many schemes. Yes, the names of the schemes are very good, but the schemes are on ground level, they are not going on. And they are showing all the fake implementation.
Honorable Speaker, we are telling that we are not been implementing any of one of the scheme. We are not implementing any one of the program to reach the people. If the programs are not reaching to the people, if the implementation is going right, why our India stop? Comparing to all the countries in India, above 190 countries, we are proud to say that India stands in top 10. And also, this is the pride moment to say that we India have the most percent of the leadership from agriculture sector only. Right? Where employment rate is increasing, where farmers are developing themselves, where farmers are enthusiastically developing the country, and they have been providing different kinds of products for the country. Besides that, they are questioning all the noises which are not answerable sometimes. Honorable Mahodaya. So we are telling that agriculture sector from past years to now, when there was the India, agriculture was nothing. No water pumps, no water schemes, no borewells, no tank wells, nothing were there. But with past 80 years, we have developed each and each part of the India by agriculture development. I very proudly say that हमारे देश नागरिकों को बहुत ऊंचे स्थाई पर है और वही हमारे देश के राजा रहेंगे। धन्यवाद माननीय महोदय।
Next question from Mr. Srinivas.
Honorable Speaker, ma'am, my question is, from the past 2 years, all over the India, so many candidates completed their physical test and waiting for the written test of recruitment RT. But After 2 years, this government introduced this Agnipal scheme. Yes, they are providing jobs with this scheme. But after 4 years, what will be the future of Agniveers? I want to hear from our defense minister.
Answer from Defense Minister.
Honorable Speaker, I want to answer this opposition government that activities are what they said is correct. But after the 4 years of tenure, we are providing 11 lakhs in lump sum for their future. And moreover, we are giving a bank loan and priority for them and for their livelihood. We are giving a correct way and for their bank loans and etc. We are giving 10% of job reservation. In the Union Ministry of Defence, we are providing jobs for them and 16 defence public section undertakings were there for them. And we are giving a lot of things for them. After their tenure, they will be also recruited in all government jobs with their positions and they have some reservations in that. And moreover, in Central Armed Parliamentary Forces, CRPF, they are also recruited and they have their own future. After the 4 years of tenure, they don't have any tensions for them. We can give the perfect things for them. And this is Agnipal and we will proceed with this.
What was enacted now was the question hour. This is followed by the 0 hour. 0 hour takes place in the afternoon, that is from 12 noon to 1 p.m. During this hour, a question of utmost urgency pertaining to some national or public issue may be asked by the members and the government has to give an immediate reply. This period follows the question hour and usually begins at noon. We shall now see how the 0 hour is carried out in the House.
0 hour is admitted in the House. Question from Mr. Karnakar.
Honorable Speaker, I want to ask a question through you, Tourism Minister. Students who have completed MA Tourism, they don't have jobs for ITDC. And lack of infrastructure, heavy taxation, private marketing, infrastructure issues and security cross borders regulations to many destinations are not prepared for visitors. What the government taking precautions to visitors?
Answer from Tourism Minister.
माननीय महोदय और माननीय सदस्यगण, आज हमारा भारत टूरिज्म में पहले स्थान पर है और टूरिज्म जो इंडस्ट्री है भारत के जीडीपी में 6.23% कंट्रीब्यूट करता है and providing 8.78% of employment to youth people in India. हमारे भारत देश में आज 50 लाख फॉरेनर्स आते हैं, विदेशी आते हैं घूमने के लिए और स्वदेशी लोगों को देखा जाए तो 56 लाख स्वदेशी लोग आते हैं मैडम। और हमारी सरकार 2030 तक 4 करोड़ 30 लाख लोगों तक को इनवाइट करने की खुशी में प्रदान किया जा रहा है मैडम। फेक नहीं है, सही है। आप रिपोर्ट कहाँ भी देखिए, ये रिपोर्ट सही है। और हमारी गवर्नमेंट आज भी, माननीय महोदय, हमारी गवर्नमेंट आज भी प्रसाद स्कीम प्रोवाइड की है। प्रसाद स्कीम प्रोवाइड की है जो डेवलपमेंट एंड प्रमोशन ऑफ रिलीजियस टूरिज्म इन इंडिया में बहुत कार्य कर रहा है। स्वदेशी दर्शन जो स्कीम है मैडम, ये स्कीम स्टेट और यूनियन टेरिटरीज के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट में भी बहुत आगे काम कर रही है मैडम। जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी जैसे आपको पता है बढ़ चुकी है, फिर भी हमारे अपोजिशन जो पार्टी है वो सवाल कैसे उठा सकते हैं मैडम? जो टैक्सेशन की बात कर रहे थे हमारे अपोजिशन पार्टी वाले, टैक्सेशन तो डेवलपमेंट के लिए करना ही जरूरी है मैडम। टैक्सेशन नहीं लगाएंगे तो देश कैसे डेवलप होगा मैडम?
రెస్పెక్టెడ్ చైర్, మీరు అంతగానో ఇంప్లిమెంట్ చేస్తున్నారు అంటున్నారు కదా, మన దగ్గర యునెస్కో అంటే హెరిటేజ్ సైట్స్ అనేవి వరల్డ్ లో ఉన్నాయి కదా, మన దగ్గర చాలా ఉన్నాయి, మేము కూడా దానికి అప్రిషియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం. బట్ వాటినే రీకన్స్ట్రక్షన్ చేసి దాన్ని డెవలప్ చేసిన వరకు మన దగ్గర టూరిజం పెరుగుతుంది కదా.
చేస్తున్నాం మేడం, డెవలప్మెంట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఉత్తరాఖండ్లో వెళ్ళి కేదార్నాథ్ గురించి చూస్తే కేదార్నాథ్ ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అవుతుంది, మీరు చూస్తలేరు మేడం.
రెస్పెక్టెడ్ చైర్, అంతగానో చేస్తున్నారు అంటున్నారు కదా, అన్నిటితో కంపేర్ చేసుకుంటే మనకు కొంచెం తక్కువ ఉంది కాబట్టి మేము దానికోసం బడ్జెట్ రిలీజ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ రీఆర్గనైజ్ చేయాలని కోరుతున్నాం.
मैं आपके सवाल को रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ। इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है मैडम, कर रहे हैं, सब कर रहे हैं मैडम। अच्छे काम को थोड़ा समय लगता है मैडम, अब बात किए तो हो जाना है, हर चीज तो नहीं होती ना मैडम। धन्यवाद मैडम।
The 0 hour has been completed. The next part of the day's business in this mock parliament is the admission of the calling attention motion in the House. A member may, with prior permission of the Speaker, call the attention of a minister on any matter of urgent public importance, and the minister may make a brief statement regarding the matter or may ask for time to make a statement. Let us now see how the calling attention motion is carried out in the House.
Calling attention motion is admitted in the House. Question from Navya Reddy.
Honorable Speaker ma'am, I would like to hear why is there an increase in the rape cases in India? What are the actions the government is taking in dealing with incidences?
Answer from Women and Child Development Minister.
Madam Speaker, మేము ఉమెన్ సేఫ్టీకి ఏమేం చేస్తున్నామో క్లారిటీ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇస్తున్నాం. SSO యాప్, బీ సేఫ్, మై సేఫ్టీ పెన్, టూ సేఫ్, ఇవన్నీ యాప్స్ గోస్ ఇన్ ఉమెన్ సేఫ్టీ. ఇంకా హెల్ప్ లైన్ నెంబర్, ఇంకా గర్ల్స్ కి ఆ యాప్స్ లలో ఒక సెక్యూరిటీ ఉండడానికి ఒక స్టేషన్ ట్రావెల్ అవ్వాలంటే జీపీఎస్ ట్రాకర్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి. అలా ఒక్క ఫోన్ చేసేసి మేడం స్పీకర్ మేము ఎమర్జెన్సీగా అక్కడికి వెళ్ళిపోతాం.
అధ్యక్ష,
2021 ఇయర్ రిపోర్ట్ ప్రకారం రోజుకి 86 రేప్ కేసులు జరుగుతున్నాయి. మొత్తం సంవత్సరానికి 31,667 కేసులు జరిగినాయి. దీంట్లో ఎంతమంది శిక్ష పడింది? అధ్యక్ష, మహిళలకు ఎక్కడ రక్షణ ఉంది? అధ్యక్ష,
గాంధీ గారు రాత్రి 12 గంటలకు మహిళ బయట తిరిగితే స్వతంత్రం వచ్చినట్టు. ఈ ప్రభుత్వంలో ఇప్పుడు మహిళలు బయటికి రావాలంటేనే అంతటి దౌర్భాగ్యం ఉంది గవర్నమెంట్ లో. దౌర్భాగ్యం ఎక్కడా లేదు అధ్యక్ష.
మేడం స్పీకర్ చాలా గట్టిగా జోకేశారు. ఎందుకంటే ఇంకా ఉమెన్స్ కి పోలీస్ కాన్సెప్ట్ సెలక్షన్ 30% కూడా మేము పెంచాం. మేము ఇష్యూ చేశాం అధ్యక్ష.
The calling attention motion has been completed. This is followed by the short duration discussion. The short duration discussion is enabled for members to raise a discussion on matters of urgent public importance without a formal motion. A notice to raise a short duration discussion should be given in writing to the Secretary General of the House, specifying clearly and precisely the matter to be raised. The Speaker decides the admissibility of the notice and may even refuse to admit the same. The member, in whose name the discussion starts, makes a short statement. Then members are called to speak party-wise. At the end of the discussion, the concerned minister replies and the discussion is concluded. There is no formal motion before the House, nor is there any voting. Let us now see how the short duration discussion is carried out in the House.
Short duration discussion is admitted in the House. Topic on health.
Respected Speaker, I want to ask a question to you. This government introduced the National Rural Health Mission to provide the medicine to the villages, but there is no result. What is the answer from the Health Minister?
Answer from Health Minister.
Respected Speaker ma'am, हमें अपोजिशन पार्टी मिनिस्टर के साथ क्वेश्चन पूछे ना, उससे मैं ये बात से मेरे को समझ में आया। उन्होंने न्यूज़पेपर और न्यूज़ नहीं देखते वो, क्या हमारे यहाँ क्या क्या हमारे क्या क्या यूज़ है, क्या क्या रिसर्च है, वो सभी डेली हम टीवी में आते हैं, पेपर में आते हैं, सभी लोग देते हैं, सभी जनता को मालूम है कि आपने अपोजिशन पार्टी को ना नहीं मालूम, क्या मालूम है कि वो न्यूज़पेपर वो नहीं देखते। उसको कहता हूँ कि डेली देखो, आपको तब पता चलेगा क्या करते हैं, आपका क्या यूज है, क्या करते हैं, आपको तब पता चलेगा। एंड बात करें कि नेशनल रूरल हेल्थ मिशन कारण तो UN agencies like Mr. Job Research and Ambassador for Poverty Alleviation for the UN Secretary General has been saying that the India's NRHM is the scheme is the most and the powerful and the biggest and the fastest expanding public health program in the entire world. जनरल सेक्रेटरी हमें ये हमारा इंडिया को ये सक्सेस ये वो सर्टिफिकेट बार वो क्या उसको हमारे अपोजिशन पार्टी को नहीं मालूम क्या क्वेश्चन पूछे तो जॉब करे मजाक कर रहे। अब बात करें कि हमारे ये ईयर में 16,500 కోట్లు మన మినిస్ట్రీకి నాకు బడ్జెట్ ఇస్తే దాంట్లో 12,000 కోట్లు 12,000 crores మేము కేవలం ఎన్ఆర్హెచ్ఎంకే కేటాయించాం। ఎందుకు కేటాయించామంటే దానివల్ల పేదవాళ్ళు ఎందుకంటే ఉన్నవాళ్ళు ప్రైవేట్ చూపిస్తుంటారు, బయట ఉంటాయి పైసలు ఉంటాయి, అలాగే మిడిల్ క్లాస్ వాళ్ళతో పైసలు ఉంటాయి కదా చూపిస్తున్నారు, వాళ్ళ స్తోమత ఉంటాయి, కానీ పేదవాళ్ళ దగ్గర అంత స్తోమత ఉండదు। సో వాళ్ళ కోసం కాబట్టి మేము మా బడ్జెట్ మొత్తం ఎక్కువ శాతం వాళ్ళకే కేటాయించాం। దాని ప్రకారంగానే చాలా మటుకు మన దేశంలో ఇండియా పరంగా చూసుకుంటే వేరే దేశాలతో కంపేర్ చేసినా కానీ ఈ 8 ఏళ్లలో మేము వచ్చిన అధికారంలో పోలిస్తే కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఈ 8 ఏళ్లలో 160లో ఉన్న స్థానం నుంచి మేము 111వ స్థానానికి వచ్చినాం। కేవలం 8 ఏళ్లలోనే ఇంత స్థానం మేము కిందకు వచ్చినాం। అలాగే మాట్లాడినారు ఏంటంటే ఇలా ఈ దానిలో రిజల్ట్ ఉండాలంటే చాలా రిజల్ట్ ఉన్నాయి, మన ఇండియాలో డాక్టర్లు చాలా తప్పుతున్నారు, అలాగే వాళ్ళు మన డాక్టర్ల పెన్షన్ కోసం అని ఇంకా ఎక్కువ బడ్జెట్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తాం తెలుసుకోవాలి।
Minister, respected minister said that they are most of the budget are catered for the health. They are constructed the hospitals, but there is no certain facilities for it in it. Most of the doctors not are interested to go to the villages and serve the people. What are the action that government are taking about it?
Respected Speaker ma'am, మన దేశంలో 120 కోట్ల మంది ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి వైద్య అందించడానికి డాక్టర్లు చాలా తక్కువ మంది ఉన్నారు। 7 లక్షల మంది డాక్టర్లు మాత్రమే ఉన్నారు। వాళ్ళు జస్ట్ వాడు ఎంబీబీఎస్ డాక్టర్ అంతమంది లేదు। సో వాళ్ళ డాక్టర్ కోర్స్ చేసే విధంగాను వాళ్ళకి మంచి విధంగాను మేము ప్రతి గవర్నమెంట్ కాలేజీలకి ప్రతి మెడికల్ కాలేజీలకి ప్రతి ఏటా 10 కోట్ల రూపాయల వరకు వాళ్ళకి వచ్చి ప్రతి విధంగా మేము చేస్తున్నాం। అది ఒకటే సంవత్సరంలో ప్రతిదీ అవ్వదు, కొంచెం టైం పడుతుంది, ఇది ఒక ప్రాసెస్। ఈ ప్రాసెస్ కి మనం ప్రతి ఇయర్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా। థ్యాంక్ యూ।
House is adjourned from tomorrow 10 a.m.
the members of the House, along with the Speaker, have assembled. So, the Speaker has arrived at the House. The day shall begin with the national anthem. Today, we shall have the budget session. A budget is the annual financial statement of the estimated expenditure of the Government of India for that financial year. The Speaker shall now begin the budget session.
Today budget will be introduced by Honorable Finance Minister, Mr. Narendra.
Honorable Speaker, I rise to present the budget of 2022-2023. Before introduction of the budget this year, I would like to say the budget is not just a collection of numbers, but an expression of our values and aspirations. Madam Speaker, coming to the budget, expenditure and receipts are the most important things which regard to conclude the budget. Madam Speaker, coming to the expenditure, the government proposes to spend 39 lakh crore in 2022 and 2023, which is an increment of 4.6% over the previous year, Madam Speaker. Coming to the receipts are expected to be 22 lakh crore, an interest of 4.8% of the previous year, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, GDP, gross domestic product, which is the most important to say whether the nation is developed or not. The government estimated a national GDP growth rate of 11.1% in 2022 and 2023. Madam Speaker, most considerable point, budget deficit. Revenue deficit is targeted at 3.8% only in GDP, which is lower than 4.7% of previous year. Madam Speaker, we have top 13 ministries and departments. We allocated the budget in 13 ministers. I would like to say mainly 3 ministers. The first thing is road transport and highways. Madam Speaker, this year we mainly focus on the transportation so that 1,99,108 crores, which is 51.8% of the previous year, we allocated to the road transport and highways. Madam Speaker, this year 25,000 kilometers national highway are introduced in the part of road transport and highways. And also the grand successful event, the Vande Bharat railways are also included in this project. Madam Speaker, we are in the 21st century and also 5G generation and artificial intelligence is ruling the world. As a part of it, as a part of the communication, we allocated 10 lakh crores to the communication, which is 93.3% higher than the previous year. We mainly focusing on the communication, Madam Speaker, this year. And the third and most important thing, Jal Shakti. as our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister has informed about it, Jal Shakti 86,189 crores as allocated to the Jal Shakti, 24.8% higher than the previous year. Our motto is only one thing, Madam Speaker, catch the rain where it is, when it is. Madam Speaker, coming to the schemes, MG Nareka, which was introduced in 2006, as every year introduced the most of the budget to it. This year also we introduced 73,000 crores to the MG Nareka. Madam Speaker, education and health and defense is the most important to the nation. As a part of the National Education Mission, we introduced 39,500 crore rupees to the National Education Ministry. This is 28.4% higher than previous year, Madam Speaker. As a part of agriculture, most of our opposition leaders are asking what they are doing about agriculture. We introduced PM Kisan. The world appreciated this mission, Madam Speaker. Not only our state, the whole world appreciated the PM Kisan. We allocated 68,000 crores to the PM Kisan scheme, which is the second largest budget to the PM Kisan. Madam Speaker, as also our Prime Minister said, we look after the child to the grand old one. Madam Speaker, youth are the strength of our nation. As Abdul Kalam Sahib said, youth are the most important to the nation. As a part of it, PLI, Production Linked Scheme, 60 lakh new jobs, Madam Speaker. We are allocating to the youth. I would like to remind the House, India is the largest democracy with 1.3 billion population. With a huge population and democratic government, we are the 6th largest economy in the world from the Asian countries and third largest ministry. Madam Speaker, I would like to say this very proudly. Our India is going to be the UN permanent member. The last and most important thing I would like to say, Madam Speaker, Indians are every corner of the world. Madam Speaker, for example, I will conclude by saying one example. In USA, 35% of the doctors are from India. This is the statistics, national statistics saying that we are not similar to the previous government. We improved. I would like to say that
On the budget.
Respected Speaker, with your permission, I want to ask few points about Financial Minister. Whether the government has implemented e-bill system in all its ministries and departments so as to ensure transparency, efficiency and appropriateness and transparency operations.
ये क्या गलत है मैडम स्पीकर? I will suggest Mr. MP, opposition MP, to follow the social issues. We already introduced 23rd March 2022 itself, Madam Speaker, in 9 pay and account officers. At present, it is being implemented on pilot basis in 126 play and account officers, Madam Speaker. I would personally suggest opposition leaders to please follow the current affairs and the social justice. Thank you.
The opposition doesn't seem to be satisfied with the budget that was introduced. Hence, they can request for a cut motion to be admitted in the House. A cut motion is a motion that seeks the reduction in the expenditure of the government. Such motions are admitted at the Speaker's discretion. Let us now see what happens when a cut motion is admitted.
Cut motion is admitted in the House.
Respected Speaker, why the GDP decreases compared to last year's budget?
Madam Speaker, with your permission, I would like to say one proverb in Telugu. Or the funniest thing I would like to say. బిర్యానీ చేయలేదు అట్లాగే అంటే చేయడానికి అది బిర్యానీ కాదు. ఇట్స్ ఏ జీడిపి మేడం స్పీకర్. And it is not a Maggi to prepare in 1 minute or 2 minutes. It depends on the consumption, investment, and government expenditure and imports and exports of the country. Madam Speaker, there are the 3 important things and only 2: pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. The history remember it, Madam Speaker, as a part of pandemic and Russia-Ukraine war, the whole world damaged. So GDP will definitely improve in next quarter. This is the only not 1 quarter. We have 3 more. We definitely look forward to increase it. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Now, the vote on cut motion. How many are supporting cut motion? Yes. How many are not supporting cut motion? Yes. Cut motion is passed, not passed.
The discussions during the cut motion in this house does not seem to have been fruitful, so the demand for admitting the no confidence motion can be raised. No confidence motion is introduced by the opposition in the Lok Sabha. For its introduction, it must be supported by at least 50 members. Once admitted by the speaker, it takes precedence over all the pending business. If the no confidence motion is passed, the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers must submit their resignation to the President of India. In a session, only one no confidence motion can be put. Let us now have a look at how the no confidence motion takes place in the House.
No confidence motion is introduced by leader of the opposition, Mr. Srikanth.
We are not satisfied with this government. They are joking. Can I use Telugu proverb? शुष्क प्रियाल शून्य हस्ताल. Why did the government move to privatization? All sectors are privatized. Who benefited this? Who is benefited? Once industrial development can't decide whole Indian development. Thank you, Speaker.
Maanya Mahodaya, Maanya Sadasya. First of all, they don't know any subject, they don't have any object. This is sometimes very joking. Our Pratpaksha is very joking. If health system is not increasing, then how is health system increasing? By air itself, और ये भी साफ कहना चाहते हैं कि आपकी गवर्नमेंट कुछ
Supporting no confidence motion. Yes. How many are not supporting the no confidence motion? Yes. No confidence motion is not passed. In this session, 3 bills were passed, 2 bills were not passed, and budget is accept the house. Now, house is urgent.
చైర్స్ పైన పెట్టారు చైర్స్ సూర్య సార్ పైకి సూర్య సార్ వాళ్ళంతా పైకి వస్తారు.
Whereas the House is prorogued by the President at the end of the session.
Now the House is prorogued.
వచ్చిందా నిలబడరా సార్ దించు సార్ అమ్మాయి
With this, we come to an end of our mock parliament session. We thank each one of you who has attended this program and have gone through some of the parliamentary proceedings with us. Thank you.
ఒకసారి అందరూ ఫ్యాకల్టీ మెంబర్స్ అండ్ రూలింగ్ పార్టీ అపోజిషన్ పార్టీ అందరు స్టేజ్ వైపు ఒకసారి రండి. రూలింగ్ పార్టీ అపోజిషన్ పార్టీ